Burnaby Lake has been my teacher for 25 years. I cherish and respect her as I would any other teacher. On these shores I have learned oneness, not in some abstract way, but through the breeze rustling through the treetops, the fragrance of the flowers, the beauty of the little flowers on the raspberry vines, and then the majestic beauty of sandhill cranes, blue herons, beautiful wood ducks, and all the fisher birds, the great Canadian geese. My ego thought still, the chatter of the brain is stopped, and I am left with this immensity with which I fully identify. There are many minds within this immensity besides mine. The flowers, animals, ducks, geese, fishing birds, we all share this immensity, and we are in truth all one spirit, and I am filled with love for all things. This full identification of oneself with the immensity is love. I went to my holy place tonight. 2 hours before sunset, I went to the waterfowl sanctuary at Burnaby Lake, a place that I have often written about in my blogs. This wonderful marsh is capable of bringing my mind to astonishment and peace. As I entered the marshlands, I visited the gardens at the Nature House, this garden that I know through the seasons. The spring garden has now grown into a summer garden with tall wild flowers of indigo, yellow, and red. The honeysuckle still perfumes the garden. Bees, slugs, and hummingbirds do their work. The garden is alive, and the presence of the Beloved is in all things and enters me. As I am filled with the garden, my thoughts slow down, my mind stills, and tears come to my eyes, for it is the Beloved that I see. Marsh wrens and red-winged blackbirds sit in the trees by the garden and give their little cries. As I go to the waterfowl sanctuary, there is a fever of life going on. Mallards, wood ducks, teals, pied-billed grebes, long-billed dowitchers, belted kingfishers swim in circles, fish for food, nibble at grain thrown by children, young and old. The marsh is now thick with lily pads, and the beautiful white lilies are still adorning the area. There is a rush of life. The full moon has energized the entire marsh. Ducks take off in flight from the water. The bell beat of their wings sings the melos of all things. They fly in circles 1/2 kilometer, and then land back in the marsh in perfect precision. They are flying for fun. They are drunk with the power of the full moon. The grebes, the dowitchers, the marsh wrens, the swallows are all drunk. The twilight comes, and the sleep-drunk beavers reluctantly leave their lodges and glide through the lilies. There is but one here in this paradise. The Beloved is showing herself in all the myriad forms of life: flowers, bees, birds, ducks, geese, kingfishers, so elegant they bring tears to my eyes and take my breath away. The baby ducklings I observed as hatchling in the spring have survived the eagles and crows and now swim with their mothers as beautiful young mallards. Teals, now unmated, swim in elegance among the wood ducks. And just when my heart can take no more, the Beloved shows me a tree in the distance and the most prized of sights in the marsh. The blue heron has come to show himself in elegance, splendor, and beauty, which takes the breath away and breaks my silence with tongues of angels coming out of my mouth, joining the sounds of the marsh. I am the Beloved. I am not particular. I am part of this marsh, and it is a part of me. The twilight comes and empties its peace into the magic already on display. Peace and grandeur now mate in this place of wonder, which is my heart as well. Tears cannot be stopped now, nor my tongues of angels, Fish come to the surface just to see me, and I greet them with peace. The ducks and geese know me by heart, sight, and smell, for I am part of them. O the beloved, you who manifest all things for my heart, you and I are one, and oneness is all that inhabits this holy place. Consciousness is but a silly thing. This wondrous oneness flows, uninhibited by consciousness. The flow is all there is. Shaped as ducks, birds, flowers, and me, there is nothing but the flow. And this flow knows only a love that is so deep and impersonal that it obeys the moon and my heart. What need is there for words when there is the one, the beloved? And in the top branch of the tallest tree, the crowning joy and wonder of the marsh itself, the blue heron. Time has stopped, but my heart is full and overflowing. In this place I am not a body, I am the beloved. Wondrous beauty and timelessness have mated to form me. I am the beloved. I wait in this wonder until twilight has passed and the sun has set. Life is still full in the marsh. Ducks who would normally be in their beds, their bills tucked under their wings, are still at play, scuffling with one another in a virtual frenzy of love's presence. This is that. Love's presence has manifested as a marsh and as me. In the distance, an eagle flies across the lake to her nest in a far tree. A coyote sings its dour song, and I know time has come for me to reluctantly leave this paradise for the night. Black bears will be coming out soon along with the minks and muskrats. The beloved is such a shape-shifter, but love is her only name and oneness her garment. I have stilled the mind through tears of love for the beloved, seen her naked in the twilight, her beautiful form more lovely than any woman I have known. No breasts are this lovely, no thighs this shapely, no legs this elegant, no thought of union this deep has entered the carnal mind. The beloved and I are one, and I am changed for it. The darkness has to pull me away from the marsh. I do not want to leave. How can I leave? How can I leave? I have seen through the veil. I have seen that which we all seek for. I am no longer a man, but the beloved, who gifts me with manhood and shows me my greatness in a beauty which cannot be spoken, for it has no name. In tears I unlock the car door, and so reluctantly become particular again. But it is all a ruse. I sit in top of a tree in the form of a blue heron. I pluck bits of grain as a long-billed dowitcher. I nibble on lilies as a moonstruck beaver. I am that I am, and there is nothing else. I am that I am. There is nothing else. There is nothing else. There is nothing else. My dear ones, together with me and the beloved, there is nothing else but the full moon in all its glory.